Yo, welcome back to another episode of the podcast. Today I have on an absolute stud cinematographer and my friend Ryan Tran. This guy, this was an awesome conversation to have. He definitely has an eye for just anything and everything, all creative. So I'm excited to show you guys this conversation that we had, and here we go. All right, back with another podcast. I got Ryan on today. Ryan, what's up, man?
What's up, dude? Thanks for having me, man.
Of course. It's been a while since I've seen you, huh?
Yeah, first time we met, 2018. That was 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was my first class ever at GCC.
That was.
Or and that was also like any video class too for me.
I think it was like both of ours.
Was it?
It was like both of ours, yeah.
Yeah.
That was like crazy though. It was like how we first met, but we never interacted as much.
I was just like, I don't know, I just didn't take that class as seriously as I should have, and it's just like I didn't put in the effort.
Like the first half, it was like all of us, I think. Like all of us, like we never took it as serious that we should have.
Okay, but here's the thing, Ryan, and here's why I'm bringing you on today, because we might have taken it seriously, and you can say that you didn't, but I think you did, and you've taken that obviously to like a whole another level where we are now from that first point. And so like I really want to just get to know you with that, because for those of you who don't know, which is probably most of you listening and watching, Ryan is a cinematographer, and that's how I best know him. He's really, really good at it, and he's really talented at it.
Thank you.
And
I appreciate that.
And today we'll just get to figure that out and just dive into it, man.
I'm ready. I'm ready for that.
How have you been? What's up, man?
Dude,
2 years.
I know, 2 years, dude, since I last saw you, man. I've been really trying to figure out where I want to be now. I think it's to the point, it's like, where exactly does this guy, me, where I want to be now? Mm-hmm. For me, it actually really means a lot, coming from you, and instead of someone else that I was in my friend group, I know we're we know each other, but we weren't as close.
No, not at all.
The thing is, it's nice to hear that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh wow! So others really do appreciate the style.
It's super genuine coming from me, bro. I honestly really do mean that. Your work is really good.
Yeah.
It portrays a really cool story every time.
That's what for me that's what's dying down nowadays is the story.
Yeah.
Because people would tend to do effects and to show off, which is great. It's no
but too much.
It's just too much nowadays. It's where is it really storytelling? Is it? It makes you move. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But how moved can you get from the story part? Does that make sense?
Especially when you have just tons of transitions and all that kind of just glitter stuff in there versus the raw.
Yeah, exactly. So when I say the transition parts, that's the huge thing right now is transitions for cuts and product videography and all that stuff. The only problem is when it's too much to overdo it, there's not much storytelling. It's just for the effect now. Mm-hmm. And it's
the glamour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, I done it. I'll admit it. I done it.
And I did it hard.
Yeah, I did it hard too. But the only thing is I stop now to know the skill. That's a huge difference now to know you did it now, but you know the skill how to do it.
Right.
So if you want to actually put story in it, there you go. You actually have a transition I can imagine it.
Natural transitions are way better than edited transitions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for me, with that bringing that question up, where I want to be and all that stuff. For me, I want to go into big leagues. It's tough right now, of course, because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Right now I'm trying to it's actually hard to get gigs, without doing all precautions. Hey, yo, you gotta do this and this and that. But it's COVID though. When I cancel the shoot just because the actor or actress hasn't felt good or anything,
And so everything gets shut.
Yeah, everything gets shut down. So it's cool in a way, but then again, it's hard to just bring yourself
keep getting
out.
content too. Yeah.
Especially socially wise, Instagram is where I put my content.
Mm-hmm.
It's for reasons I actually don't even have a YouTube.
You don't?
I don't have a YouTube. I only use YouTube to put testing footage.
Okay.
So I'm testing every other
see
day.
Just kind of how it looks.
To see how it looks.
Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know YouTube's still compressed, with their quality.
Oh, I know.
See, that's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
That's why Vimeo is the way to go for like you getting full quality. Only problem is Vimeo is not up to par with the social, like
with how attractive it is.
How attractive it is, exactly. So like people would go YouTube because it's nice, just straight to the point. Only problem is you're not getting the full quality. So like, cause I work with like 4K a lot nowadays. A lot of people
I saw you were messing with the red.
Yeah. So
oh, that's crazy.
You could have used it with me.
Oh my gosh, did they have that there?
They sold it.
They did.
Because it was like out of date red. That's how like sad it is to say that.
Right, because like any red is just like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's because the Kodak was so heavy with the memory. Like each minute was like 4 gigabytes
just
already.
Big chunks, yeah.
Yeah, it's like 4 gigabytes already though.
That's huge. That's
for
a big
like
file.
1 minute.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I can't work with that. So like every second is just like it's worth it. But like you get to say like, oh yeah, I work with the red.
Yeah, I haven't done that one yet.
Yeah, see, it's like that's cool to say, but then again, it's like you want to keep it humble. It's like, yeah, I work with red, but I want to more, you know.
Right.
So right now I'm working with Blackmagic cameras right now.
Haven't heard of that one.
You ever heard of Blackmagic cameras?
No.
Like the Pocket?
No.
Really?
What is? I don't know. What is that?
It's like this like pocket cinema camera. It's like a new cinema line for like cameras for a low budget as well.
Oh, so they're not as expensive.
You can actually get it, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not like $20,000.
It's about $1,200.
$1,200?
Yeah, just for the base. And then you have like mounts. Well, you might have to get like a Metabones.
Okay.
To get like Canon mounts or like Sony E mounts, you know, it's all that stuff. So for me, I've been working with like low budget pocket cinema, which does 4K.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's great for like filmmaking.
And it's not breaking the budget, I guess, right?
It's not. It's really not. And plus, like, if you have your own, that's like a huge plus. The only problem is how much like consistency you're gonna use it for. Because you can't just buy it
and then use it once a month or whatever.
Or like once in like a year, and all of a sudden it's just like
it's just
all that money. Yeah, all that money. Because I see a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
And it's like sad. It's like, hey, yo, like I can get that off your hands.
One thing I will say, Ryan, since we're talking on like content and social media, your Instagram is so underrated. It's very underrated.
A lot of people say that. Honestly.
It's so underrated, bro. It's better than my feed, and like just the content on it is so underrated, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna go off of that one real quick.
Okay.
So when people say I'm underrated and they say like it's better, I say this. I don't think it's better. The reason why is because it's your feed. We have our different ways of art.
So it's special to you. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So like I don't like I want to keep it humble. You know, I don't want to say, oh, you do, mine's so much better. Like no,
right.
I don't work like that. For me, I like if their way is like yours is photography, which I totally understand. You know, it's your way to do it. You do. I see your videography too. Except for our student project that we did.
That was so terrible,
We'll cut that one out. It was funny. Don't get me wrong. But it was. We'll cut that one. It was
basically like just chop.
It was chop, but like the way you guys did it was pretty funny though.
I guess, yeah.
But hey, it made others laugh. I liked it.
Yeah, I think we got like a B something on that.
Hey, it's all good, dude.
Right.
Matt was pretty cool though. Our teacher.
Yeah, he was really cool.
He was cool. He was just like, I don't want to say he was a boomer, but he was like that low key, underrated as well. Like
he really couldn't hype the class up.
He couldn't hype it, but he'll understand.
He was really nice.
Yeah, he was really nice. Like he'll help you, but it's the point where you have to be actually like doing taking it seriously.
Right.
For me, like he never took it seriously, but like, he knew like I was like okay, yeah. So I see like what he's trying to do. So I was like okay, yeah. So I did that.
You know if he's still there?
Right now he just works at news stations.
Okay.
Yeah, because that was his profession before.
Right.
So he's still right now he doesn't work at school. He just works at news stations right now.
Gotcha.
The only problem is like he had a lot of interactions with just like a few students. Like if he was more engaging, I think there was like a set ball game changing right there.
Yeah, but I mean I feel like a lot of the people that took that class, I don't even know why they maybe have took that class.
I think it was just because like where they're at.
A filler or whatever,
It's like a filler of where they're at kind of thing. Like is this like you want to do? The only problem is it wasn't engaging as a lot of people like hyped up for.
Yeah, and it was just like a basic video like photography class. So, I mean, it wasn't anything too crazy, but like learning just like camera stuff.
Oh yeah,
like basic stuff.
Absolutely on that. But like the people what we worked with, I had like those two girls. One of them was Sarah.
You talk to any of these people anymore?
Only occasionally. Never the one of them.
No.
But the other one, she's like in a different state right now. But like we hit each other everywhere because she sees my content and she like emojis like, oh yeah, dude, that's cool. And I was like, thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I was like, how you been? You know, we like to keep up.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, how you doing? So like that. But the other one, I think she's doing graphic design now.
Really?
Yeah, she's doing like more of like animation, I guess.
Oh.
So it's like making more logos.
Interesting.
Yeah. But
So where did like this journey for cinematography begin for you?
oh my god, I can go a lot of things. Like you can go
From the
with-
start.
From the start.
Yeah.
I'll do like a video like side first, and then I'll go from there.
Okay.
So for me, when I was little, I used to do like it's cliche how it sounds. Like for me, I was little, I used to do like have my dad's camera. My dad used to do camera stuff, right?
Okay.
So I have a little bit of background from that reason. So my dad's like, oh, you want to do some videos? Yeah, so here you go. Here's like the old HD camcorders back in the days.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, dude, this is cool. So me and my friends were just like dudes on goofy stuff.
Yeah.
That's private stuff, so that's all for me. So I was like, it's all cool. And all of a sudden, the only problem is like I'm gonna keep it 100 though. Like high school, like it was cool to do more like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like I was an idiot kid back in high school. Like
We all were. In
we
some way.
we were all where I will say, but like dude, I was bad. Like
Yeah.
I was just like messing up my studies and all that stuff, going to like hang out with people who like smoke and all that stuff. I mean, it's not bad, I would say. It's
Everyone
just like
experiences it.
yeah, everyone experiences it.
Yeah.
It's just like spoiling my education was like low now.
Yeah.
It's like low expectations.
Okay.
So let's say, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to say any racist thing, you know, I'm just saying I'm Asian, you know, I'm just saying all that stuff. But like I'm very open, so I'm just saying. But for me, like, you know, I was like, dude, like after college or after high school, I was like, dude, like where am I gonna be at now? It just hit you.
It did. It
just
hit me
hits
too,
you.
bro.
It just
Yeah.
hits you like instantly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like you're waiting for it. It just happened like, oh, you're having a great time with your friends, right?
And then you graduate.
Yeah, graduate. Cool. Oh, after party, what's up? All of a sudden, bam.
It's like, what are you
It's like-
doing next week? You finding that
it's just
job?
like instantly like your mentality just like kicked in. Like,
Mhm.
all right, you want to do this for the rest of your life? And I was like, no, I don't. So like literally, I actually didn't even come to like cinematography at first. My first major was computer programming.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is, I messed up.
Hmm.
Why I took that is because I was comparing myself to my family.
Okay, got you.
And don't get me wrong, for diverse reasons why for Asians, that's like a huge thing. Comparing themselves to like a family member.
Okay.
You know? So it's like very me, like, you know, it's like I was like, oh my god, like, oh, you're hyping up my sister, you know, because she's like smart, she gets all this like money and
Now
all
you
stuff.
wanted to prove yourself.
I want to prove myself, but like my mind, I was like,
This isn't.
maybe I can do like the her way, you know, computer programming, which I was good with computers.
Okay.
The only problem is I can't do it.
Yeah.
Like I tried it, now I experience it, I can't do it.
Yeah, it seems tough.
Yeah, it was tough. Like I don't know why I was like, I can sit there and program.
Okay.
It's just the mentality of motivation of actually just sitting there.
And just plugging away.
It's just plugging in. It's like finding Where's Waldo or I Spy. I'm like, oh, dude, that space, line 97? No, that's wrong. I'm
Yeah, I
like,
couldn't
bro,
imagine.
no, I am not doing this. That's why I clicked.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I gotta find something else. So that rebounded to where I went back to like making videos. And I was
Okay.
like, oh, okay. So, because I wasn't taking it as serious, you know?
At the time, yeah.
At the time. And this was like 3-4 years ago, actually.
Okay.
So it's kind of recent,
Yeah,
almost.
still recent.
Yeah, because the one that we took, that was actually my first year.
Really? Like
Yeah.
going into video
Going
and
into
stuff?
like videos and video.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Alright.
2 years, like me and you. And I was like, oh, okay, so let's see. So I have a camera, first camera, Nikon, 3200.
3200. Okay,
Yeah,
my
so
roommate
like
has
the
one of
low,
those.
yeah, it's like it's a low Costco, got it anywhere with the bundle, it's all
Right.
good, you know. No branding, take that out, take that out. No, it's all good. Oh, but I was like, cool. I had that for like a year and a half, or almost 2 years, I would say.
Okay.
You know, shooting videos and photography,
Mm-hmm.
getting the basics down. That's all I want to do, just get the basics down.
Right.
So now, like, oh, cool. I did all that stuff. Now, come across with, I actually use that camera for like Alaska video. I don't know if you saw that one.
Alaska?
Yeah.
I Was it recent?
No, it was like 2017.
Probably not.
Okay, so I'll send you a link of it.
Okay.
But I used that camera for the videos.
Okay.
For some of them.
Mm-hmm.
You can see like the whole like grain, the noise, and all that stuff from the camera. But like my point was to showcase like what I was showing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't matter for me. Quality didn't matter at the time.
Just portraying the message.
I just want portraying, yes, of course. So like for me, I still go like with that saying, it doesn't matter about the quality. It just matters like how you make your story come like alive to your audience.
Okay.
Like for me, I would say like for me and like to you, I would say because you always said like, you know, it inspires you. Like if the audience does not move for the content that you put out, you did something bad.
It's not worthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I go for.
Okay. Yeah.
Everything in life, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I said, like you made someone's food. Did that make the move? Like, oh, dude, that was so good.
Or it was just like, yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's all there we go.
So it's kind of like the effort that you put into your stuff, right? Yeah.
The only problem is how much effort you're going to put into that specifically.
Right.
But, like, do you want to improve from that? Or do you just want to stay where you're at because you're comfort?
Totally, yeah.
For me, I like to take risks a lot. That's, like, a big thing. Not a lot of people will think about that for me. Because, like you said, it's, like, underrated. But it's, like, I like to take risks to improve where I want to be at.
Yeah.
So, like, for me, like I actually just got recently done with the client work that's has to do with corporate. I'm not gonna name the names just cause you know.
Okay.
But like I was working with the mayors of Arizona.
What?
Yeah. So like
kudos.
So like Goodyear, El Mirage, Avondale, Glendale. I think I said it right. No, that's it. I was like all those. I was working with them, and then they're like, dude, your content's pretty good, you know? And it's just like, oh, I appreciate that, thank you. Like, all of them saying that to you, you know? Because they're, like, higher up.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, are you here by yourself or are you with a crew? I'm mostly just here by myself and with, like, 2 other people. And it's like, oh, wow. It's like, you guys look so young. It's like, I can't say, you know, it's probably the Asian genes, but I'm just saying. Well, like, yeah, like I'm just saying, for the guys right here, I'm 24. I just want to let that know. So I'm not 18 or anything, just saying. You know? Because, like, from that point on, it's just, like, the people, like, even higher up can appreciate your work. That says a lot to your future goals.
Was that, like, your first gig where it was just kind of, like, corporate or, like, a higher up?
It was more of my second or third.
Okay.
But second, mostly.
Yeah.
I worked with these people before.
Okay. So you were familiar with them.
So last year, it was actually affiliated with Cardinals.
Really?
Yeah, they were affiliated with Cardinals, with the technical side of Cardinals, like the visuals, all that stuff.
Okay.
The head guy for you know the what's it called? I forgot what it's called. Oh, back to it. It's like directors of like the TriCaster. You know the TriCaster? Remember that one that was like the big monitor in the room?
That like really, really, really big one?
Yeah.
Oh, like in the there was like in that side room? Yeah, okay.
So like he was like the head of that kind of stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what they use for like sports and like news stuff.
Like putting graphics and stuff in on live.
Switching cameras between all that stuff.
Yeah.
No, like that was cool, but like it was more modern.
So what got you into that?
For me, be honest.
Or into that gig?
Oh, so like they're at I wasn't even in a class to even do that. Like they were just like, "Yo, Ryan, I have this gig right here." Like they just asked me. Like it was supposed to be a class thing.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
It was like an advanced classmate, like for video.
Mm-hmm.
So it was advanced. So it was just like 5 of them, I would say. Yeah, 5 of them that was in their class. And all of a sudden, I was like doing my own thing. I get a text from my friend. It's like, hey, we got a gig with like the Cardinals. You down? I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I'm down. So for me, I was more ahead of that cinematography, which is like, oh, that's great. That's already the first thing I wanted to do.
Already had the boost.
Yeah. So that's cool. So we went down. They gave us a tour at the Cardinal Stadium, like a personal tour.
Wow. The whole thing?
Yeah.
Or like the inside control room? Okay.
Like inside control room and everything.
Okay.
And I was like, oh my God.
Is
like,
it insane?
It's very insane. Like probably from like here to like like levels.
We just had technical difficulties. I had a battery that died.
I'll show you after.
Okay.
So when we're done, I'll just like clap for you, and then we'll go and do that.
Okay.
It'll be pretty easy.
So you were saying that you basically were in the control room for the Arizona Cardinals, like at the stadium.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Was that the first time you kind of got to see all that?
It was the first time you see anything like that in general. Like I was like, damn. I don't even know, like, it's speechless.
So what did you like do for them for the video?
For me, I was more, they were having like a nomination kind of thing for like contestants for another third party kind of company.
Okay.
They were just affiliated, like the Cardinals were affiliated with them.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, cool. But like, we still got tour. I was like, I am not going to back that down. It's a good opportunity. Plus to see like, if I do want to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I went there and then did that. But for the videos, I was like the cinematographer getting the B-roll for like the nominations.
Okay.
So I had to provide the B-rolls for the nominees and all that stuff. It turned out great. Everything.
Can you find that anywhere?
What's up? Oh, for the B-roll? Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
But it's like they're very underrated.
Not Instagram though.
No.
Okay.
It's like 2 seconds.
Got you. Okay.
Or like 2 subscribers like channel.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay,
really?
yeah, they're like not as big.
Got you.
But like that's like still like a head like thing to work with corporate. Now I know. Yeah, I know. Now I know like how it's like to be with corporate.
So do you just freelance and do gigs for people, or do you have like your own business like that?
I am trying to start a business. I just want to find that like name.
That name. It's so name. I'm like the worst at creating it, but it's so important.
It's yeah. So it's like I want a name that just like sticks out, but it's like it's just nice and flows right.
Yeah.
Like with the snap.
Right.
You know. So it's like Paramount, Lucasfilms, A24. I don't know if you heard of that one.
Mm-hmm.
They're really nice. They made like Lighthouse, made like different movies like that.
Okay.
But like for me, I just wanted something like that, you know. But I want to like mean it. Like my last name is Tran. You know, it's Vietnamese. I'm Vietnamese, so I was like, you know, I want to have that family name kind of thing. Yeah. So like Tran, something with Tran. So I was thinking about transcendence, but like not a lot of people know how to spell that.
Transcendence. Yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
It would be pretty cool. The only problem is like I was like saying it, and I was like, it's too long.
I think so. Transcendent Films.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. I think that sticks.
I think it clicks
That's
too.
pretty cool.
Yeah, but a lot of people are like, oh, it's just too long. I'm like, I don't care what you say.
It's not. It doesn't seem like it's that long.
I don't think it's that
pretty
long.
Catchy though.
Yeah,
because it matches your last name. It connects with you.
Yeah, it like connects me. Plus, I'm like, I want to make it sound like I'm transcending. Does that make sense?
Like you're moving up.
Yeah, I'm moving up, and I just want to keep going like that.
You should do it.
I will think about it. I will think about it, guys. I will think about it.
I think it sounds good.
Thank you.
So basically, you just like freelance and do gigs for people and everything.
Yeah.
So how is that working with?
It's tough, honestly. Like the reason why I'm saying it's tough is because when you're working with people who don't know your artistic ways, that's the problem. Like me and you are gonna like run into in the future. Like for me, if you want to do film and video side of it, photography, I think it's a little more easier because like they know in a way.
Right.
But I think mostly the people you choose like our age kind of people. It's like similar
in the range,
range wise. For me, I'm working with like people who are like in their 50s and plus, you know, old school.
So they don't have that same millennial vision.
No, they don't. So it's like it's harder to explain, and you have to dumb it down for them. It's like, all right.
And it's also like, it's like just because they don't have like those creative juices, it makes like having someone do a video for them, like, you know, video talking.
Exactly.
It makes it like harder for them to want to accept that, right? Because they're so used to like older, you know, more outdated fashion stuff.
And then it's like they don't want to accept like the new changes.
They don't want, you know, like a younger guy telling them how they should run their stuff.
Yeah. So like I had to hire like a graphic designer.
Okay.
Like who did the animations as well. Apparently didn't like it, you know, this client I was working with.
Really?
Yeah, he put a lot of time in. I still paid him, you know. I'm not gonna like be like, yo, you know, I'm not gonna pay you because they didn't like it. I'm still gonna pay you because the time you put an effort into it.
Right.
And the time you actually took out of your actual job, because he actually does like other jobs as well. So I paid him, you know, fair amount.
Yeah.
For the time he done, and I just felt sad, you know. That's what makes me feel like unappreciated. Like the people, they have gifts, but the other clients, they don't use it. Like to engage.
That's just, you know, I guess one bad apple that it just didn't work out.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I was like, oh, I kind of don't want to do like client work for videography. I actually want to work on more bigger film sets.
Yeah.
Cause like for me, 2019 last year, the whole spring semester, I was working on like 6 different films,
Really?
short films for like students.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
like it was hard.
Yeah,
That's
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was all cinematography, like
Okay.
the DP.
Mm-hmm.
But I was the cinematographer for all of them.
Right.
And, well, I would say 4 out of 6. Yeah, 4
But
out
still,
of 6
like, the
of them.
main. Yeah.
The main. And it was cool. Like, I get my first experience of being a cinematographer. I get to control, like, the framing.
The full experience.
Yeah, the full experience. But that, for the student side, I want to be on the bigger, like, oh, dude, like, oh, the next Avenger or something like that. Like,
So is that where you were like rather take everything? Cause like how? Okay, so here's just kind of like where I see you as just like a cinematographer who like loves doing that. But it's like, have you ever done that for like weddings?
I have
Obviously, you're
done.
saying corporate. You have. Okay.
I have done weddings.
So do you want to like keep it in like this kind of niche, or you want to go into like filming for like movies and stuff?
I would say I think I made the right choice to go, like, movies. Like,
Yeah. Really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I experienced all of those now
Yeah.
at that point. I think when we had class, I think I mentioned like I did weddings. I don't know if you forgot or not.
You did though.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I never liked it.
Why not?
Just because like it was so tedious. I didn't have anybody but myself.
Oh, so you're handling everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I was the producer, manager, dealing with the budget and all that stuff.
Mhm.
But like me, I don't like that stuff. Like it's like I said, it comes to knowing the skill. I love knowing the skill of like how to budget, how to like manage with people.
Mhm.
You know, different types of people.
Okay.
Only problem is it just didn't fit with me.
Like with what you wanted to actually
wanted
do.
to actually do.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for me, I found like the calling was cinematography. But for me, I work with cameras a lot. You
Mhm.
know, I like the lenses. The lens is like the most important. Like I don't care about the body, honestly.
Yeah.
I care about the lenses.
Okay.
The lenses configured with the sharpness, distortion, chromatic
well, you can't shoot
aberration.
cinematography on a like a 35 mil. Like what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You gotta
So like you can choose what you want. So like you want a close up. All right, cool. We'll get 85. But you have to realize your camera is it a full frame. Is a crop factor, micro four thirds? You have to
for
do
the
that.
full frame.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it depends because actually, bigger industries use like Super 35.
Do they?
Yeah,
Hmm.
they don't use full frame.
No.
No, to get that film look.
Oh, like the kind of the grainy-ish kind of. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why it's like it's that's why you get that film look. You want to go like.
Interesting. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay.
So like I said, it depends which camera. For me, I think what I think in my ways, my perspective is once you get a hand on an RE camera, that's it. You're in the industry.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Because that's what big movies use.
Okay.
Like Joker, they use REs. Parasite, they use an RE camera. Everything is like RE based.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's very fantastic to get into. Only problem is for me right now, as like where I'm at with that, is I'm in Arizona. That says a lot because
Is that good or bad?
you can think of 2 ways. We'll say the good part. Right? The good part is like you do have like people, like to whoever had experience with it, they either they lend it to you, you let you try it, or the bad way is you can't film anywhere just because you have to get permits, like very specific.
Is it that strict here?
It can be strict.
Really?
I think
filming on location.
Yeah, Scottsdale is kind of strict over here as well.
Like just filming at like certain locations.
Because you have to get like permits and like unions and all that stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah. So like, I wanted to film at a graveyard, the airplane graveyard. I don't know.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yep. I've never been there, but.
You've seen those pictures, right?
Mm-hmm.
I almost got a ticket because of that.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, why? You need a permit?
Yeah. No, like I got a ticket actually just being there in
for
general, but
being
we were
there, yeah.
filming.
Huh.
Yeah. But I'm pretty open, so I'm like, I don't know if it's like too open to say it, but I'm like, they confiscated my equipment.
What?
Yeah. So that like, it brought me down.
Wait, so hold on. Okay, hold on. Run me through this. Okay, so run me through the process of this.
So-
What happened?
Okay, I want to say, like I said, I want to name names. But like me and my friend were like, oh dude, we want to do a music video.
Okay.
Cool place was to do it. It was the airplane.
Is that the one in Chandler?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like they had that hangar that was just like nice and empty.
Mm-hmm.
But like it was like all like old school. like, you know.
Yeah.
The only sad part, like, it was like burnt down, you know, like almost burnt down. Like everything like inside was like burnt or like destroyed. Yeah. So like we don't know if we want to take the risk if something just falls and it falls on us.
You think so?
No, I believe so.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was like bad because a lot of people keep going.
Yeah.
It's like a tourist thing for like us, like young people, for us, young adults. And some high schools. I've seen some high schools people who don't go there. The only problem is they don't know how to like control themselves.
Yeah, hopefully they don't.
Yeah.
Continue
So like
trash.
I think it was like around like blue hour, you know, right after sunset. We were already there. You know, we want this nice cool scene and the cars in the hangar, you know, for the music video.
Okay.
I was like, oh dude, I'm so down for this. Like cool. For me, I'm young. I'm gonna take the risk. Like I said.
Let's be adventurous.
Yeah. So I went there with a friend. A couple friends. They went in there with their cars too. You know, they were like trying to do like things around like in the hangar.
So you can actually drive in there. I thought it was all
There's like a gate that's open.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so you drive. I wouldn't recommend doing it now.
Okay, yeah. I thought you had to like hop a wall to get in there.
No.
Okay.
So because there's like it's now guarded heavily with security.
Seriously?
Yeah, now it is because it's too much overrated at that point where they know. Yeah.
And you can't. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but it's hard. Like you can.
Yeah.
You're taking your own risk on that one. So like I don't recommend it for me anymore. Like I would love to go there if I had a permit. You can go there if you had a permit.
Gotcha.
But for me, like if you want to take a risk, go for it.
Okay.
You know, that's just on your own risk. I'm just saying. but like something like that, like yeah, they confiscated my equipment, security people, and it just like it dropped the bone.
Yeah.
Because I don't use it for toys. I use that for actual work.
Right.
You know?
Was this like mid-shoot? Like you had someone like come up to you?
It was like before we were about to shoot too.
So you guys didn't even shoot?
We didn't even get to shoot.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It was like, we were like at the peak, we were about to shoot too.
Seriously?
Though. Yeah.
Okay.
And all of a sudden we heard a whoop whoop. I was like,
oh, what?
I was like, oh. I'm already sad enough. Like, like I'm actually like for me, I wasn't even sad until he took my equipment. That's where I was like,
well, yeah, what the? Okay, like why?
For reasons I can't say.
Really?
I can't say for legal purposes.
Okay.
But they did take my equipment. Yeah, I was like, all right. I did get it back though. I did get it back.
How long did it take?
About a month or two.
A month?
About 2 months.
They had your stuff for a month?
Yeah.
With no footage on it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So either way, they couldn't use that against me.
Yeah.
Because I have no footage.
Right.
So like,
I guess that's also a plus, right?
It was a plus. Yeah. Like I said, I still can't say. So I'm just saying. But anyways, but they were like, I was so like devastated because I really take my craft seriously.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people like think I don't in a way, or like I heard a lot of people would say like, oh, it's just a camera. And it's like
it's an investment, bro.
It's an investment.
Yeah.
You know,
that's what makes you money.
Exactly. So like, and it's like it's not just the money too in a way. It's like it brings me happiness and joy to tell the story of where I want to become.
Yeah.
You know, or I want to tell.
Okay.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like wow, like I can't believe that just like happened.
Right, just like that.
Yeah, just like that, and all of a sudden your face went from happy to like.
That sucks,
weird,
man.
And it's like it went depressed.
That would have been a really cool video.
It really was like it would have been a cool video. Like we had everything like kind of planned because we just want to go for it. You know, we didn't have like no storyboard or anything.
So we
just want to like just
go mess around.
Yeah, mess around, get the shots, and then like have fun.
Ryan, explain to these people real quick, how important is it to do like a pre-plan for your shoots versus just like diving into it with just an idea?
Ooh, that's a big one right there. Okay, so I'll do it in two ways. For film side, heavily. Pre-planning, heavily. It's very cautious to where you want to know where your shots is. I knew that from working on student films for sure. But like when I go like research for backgrounds, like big movies, they take like years.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Okay, let's just say Christopher Nolan. That movie Tenet, he's been working for pre-planning for like 6 years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to do the shots and how to tell that story.
Yeah.
The new Tenet, yeah. So I did research on that. So I was like, oh wow, like how that's the commitment. He's the writer too, do that movie, you know. So I was like, that's pretty big to even like do the time and patience. But like it comes out with like everyone loved the movie.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of like the modern changing, filmmaking nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing that.
Okay.
He's the one who wanted like that movie to get out during COVID time.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like it's cool.
Yeah.
I love like him pursuing that. So, and then the other one, second point is it depends on the video side. So like you want to get a quick kind of video. I would say it just depends on the person as well, because everyone's mind is way different. Everyone's artistic ways sees differently.
Mm-hmm.
So like, let's say if I'm gonna make a video, I actually just how I work is if it's a really quick video, just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Think of it. If it like sees it really great, just go for it.
What's a quick video though?
Like 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay, and like
like Instagram, just quick like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Versus like a music video.
Music video, yeah, that takes a little while.
Yeah.
Not as movie, but it's still a little while. Like maybe like 2 to 3 weeks in a month of pre-planning.
For a music video?
Yeah.
Okay. If it's,
for quick, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So because but also depends like the theme of the music video. Sorry. Jesus.
Right.
So. Yes, like for me, since you see my videos, they're just like more like showcasing the cinematography.
Yeah, like
but the
where you're
story
at.
with it, like where I'm at. The recent one was like the group of friends of mine.
I was gonna say, where'd you shoot that on?
That was actually a Fuji.
A Fuji.
That was my friend's Fuji. He
Those
took
are pretty cool. I've never used one, but I'd say they're kind of
They're
underrated.
very silky.
Yeah.
Like they have very soft tones, which I very like. Very like vintage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I liked how he styled it. Which I always give him credit. I always give a lot of people credit.
Yeah.
So like, hey, dude, you made that? Dude, I'm gonna give you credit. You deserve it.
Right.
So like for me, like, for you, me too. I was like, dude, podcast, dude, this guy rock it. Like the setup and everything, credit. I'm gonna give credit.
Thank you.
Because I believe like credit where credit's due is due.
Yeah.
Like if no one's gonna give credit, how would you have to make you feel?
I mean, a cold world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you did something, hours of work. And all of a sudden, someone else posted it, but it doesn't give you the credit. They basically just take it as theirs.
I don't like that.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's why copyright is now a big thing now.
Yeah.
So there's like downsides, but there's like plus sides.
Mm-hmm.
So like we're all in between at that point. Because like, you have to know specifically what you can produce.
Yeah, totally. So like, what's been like your most recent project, and have you had like any like kind of like movie film?
I am basically in the works of trying to make a reel, like a cinematography reel right now.
Is
like
it for you?
It's for me for now.
Okay.
For now. But also I do want to work on more like short movies, and then try to work way out from there.
Yeah.
Because right now in this business, it's all about the connections.
Yeah.
It's just
word of
all,
mouth.
Yeah. So who to go, and then be at the right time. Because like right now, like there's a lot of people in our field are competing with each other.
Yeah, all of us.
Yeah, like photography is competing with one another, but like it's all about having fun at the end.
And being friends with them.
And friends with them, yes.
Yeah.
And cooperating and collaborating,
Yeah.
That's what I think of it. For me, because like I love to work with friends, but then all of a sudden one thing happens, friendship could ruin.
Yeah.
It's like, is that risk you want to take? Perhaps. But you have to know ahead of time, is it like worth it?
Yeah, bro. I mean, connections are key, man. And
It
just
is.
like, surrounding yourself with people that do what you do and like to do it.
Yeah.
And it's great, man. It's uplifting.
Yeah. Like for me, I like to help my friends. I have a great photographer too. I help him a lot to get jobs like in the corporate world.
Okay.
Like so far nothing like hitting back yet. So I'm waiting for that. I like to hit up people who I see, like who actually wants to do it.
Like for work or people to connect with?
No, like just like in general as like a passion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like, he likes to do like art, like photography as an art, and he does like a passion, like he does like journalism kind of photography.
Yeah.
Which is like really great. You catch those moments like in like streets, like local and all that stuff.
Okay.
I was like, dude, I got you right here. Go apply this job. I think you'll get pretty good like connections.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, cool. So he did apply, just no word for him yet. So it's all about patience.
Was it like a freelance kind of job?
It's kind of like a freelance job.
Gotcha.
So like, but they get like paid like per hour.
Do you have like something that you search for gigs on?
Fiverr is pretty big right now.
Fiverr.
You ever know that?
I have used that. I've tried a lot of like Upwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fiverr, or just putting your name out. Sometimes you have to take a risk to do things for free to get your name out.
Yeah, because it's like you're competing with people that have like 20 reviews and ratings, and they have like a 4.7 review versus you, who might be able to like do something better than them, but they're already just so much more higher. You know what I'm saying?
So like the thing is, a little secret I would say is to do it for free first.
The first time.
But then after that, once they realize what you're capable of, like your qualities in your like passion, what you want to do, then they'll see that they'll pay you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which that's what happened to me, literally.
Yeah.
I literally did a lot of stuff for free. I got connections, and all of a sudden, there you go. Like I'm getting paid to do like stuff I want to do. The only hard part is to communicate with them, because lack of communication with your clients and all that stuff, things can go haywire.
Yeah.
And that's why it just sucks doing client work sometimes.
So have you been able to basically like live off of like gigs and everything?
So far, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't have like a normal job right now?
No, technically not. But that's what I tend to want to do.
That's sick though.
Yeah. That's like for me, I really want to put my efforts into like my craft.
You should.
Which is great for everybody. Like, you know, photography is pretty big too. It's like for me and you, like you can do it too.
Right.
Like have a studio, make an LLC, do that. I think you'll be set.
I think that's the next transition.
Yeah, I think that's like everyone's in that field. At least experience enough.
Right.
Like, for you, I've seen your work. I think you're experienced enough.
Thank you.
So like you can do it, honestly.
Yeah, because I mean like I love having the podcast here.
Yeah,
obviously
it's nice.
it's at my actual house.
Yeah.
Right.
It might be small, but like once you get there, it's like you can make it.
And I expand to a studio, and then that's like the next thing we'll push to at some point.
Exactly. But like it's nice. It's nice and cozy. It's not like big and abrupt, like the others.
Yeah,
so
it's definitely come a long way, and I didn't really have any of this involved before. It was just this, so to just kind of have like some prop. I just want to make it more homely, more chill. Like it's not
chill.
Because I feel like when you have like, because I used to have like those studio lights over there here, and so like you have lights flashing on you, and you have like the camera in the face, and for some people it just kind of makes it like more awkward, right? To get like a normal combo.
Yeah, because it feels like you're like
artificial,
but like it's more like staged.
Yeah, and I
we have a script right here. I'm just saying that.
Right.
No, for us, it's like it's man to man, man to woman, whatever you want to say.
Right.
So it's like for me, I do like where we want to push each other. Like cool, like dude, you can do it. I love doing that with like artists. Like I have like it's not just like videographers or photographers. Graphic designers, animations. People who draw, people who paint, people who like sculpt. Art is like everywhere.
Yeah.
If you agree, you can agree. If you can't or you're not, that's your opinion. But that's again, I respect that.
Did you finish, or are you still in school?
I technically finished.
You did?
I finished GCC.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you plan to do now?
Just work, honestly.
Yeah, are you done with school then?
So that's why I'm debating right now.
Okay.
So this is the part where it's like the filmmaker's world now. See what I'm saying? So like, is it worth going to film school?
Versus
working on your own.
Yeah.
And getting connections. I think I decided I don't want to go to film school for now, at least.
Where would you have gone? LA?
I don't want to like flack anything if this goes out. It seems like LA people see this, and it's like I don't want to go there just because like how they are now. That makes sense.
It's got a little rough over there.
Also, like everything is based off like social media kind of like stuff.
So if you have like 100K, then you're worthy. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that, dude.
I don't like it either. Like for me, like I know, like no bash, but like I just don't want to see myself as a TikToker.
Yeah,
like
totally.
Because your name is gonna be like, oh, dude, you're Ryan from the TikToks. I'm like, no, I don't want to be like that,
You're a TikToker, bro.
It's like, dude, let's go. It's like, oh, can I get your autograph? I'm like, no.
Right.
So like, but like for me, I want to see myself as like, dude, you're that cinematographer who did that movie.
Film.
Yeah, I seen your film.
Right.
I love that. I was like, dude, that makes me.
That would be like really.
Yeah, like it hits you.
Hitting home, yeah.
Because TikTok is like, it's just now it's like a social media thing. When it makes the movies, like it's dying down.
They're not making shit.
Yeah, literally, like it's going down.
It's creative though. I give them that. It's like it's cool, it's healthy, it's positive, but It's nothing that's gonna take you from
your passion.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I was like, oh, I just want to do like movies, you know. Like for me, there's like a couple of cinematographers I want to work with in the future, you know, like Roger Deakins, you know.
No.
What, really?
I'm sleeping on the cinematography, guys.
Exactly.
Like I'm really sleeping.
That's why I was like, see, like I will tell you the big ones: the Roger Deakins, Hoytama.
Okay.
And then there's like this name is Daniel something.
I know like Peter McKinnon.
That's for YouTube though.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So like, if we're going like that for cinematography,
Exactly.
I don't know anything.
Okay. So like that, he made 1917 that movie. Roger Deakins.
The war one.
Yeah.
Okay. Really.
That won an Oscar.
That was pretty good.
That was really good.
I like that.
Because it's all just one continuous shot.
That was pretty cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hoytama, he's the one who cinematography for Tenet. You know, so all that shots with the, you know, over the shoulder kind of thing, that's all him. And you see like BTS behind the scenes of just like him holding that like big ass IMAX camera.
Right.
You know, just like, gotta get that shot. And, you know, that's cool because that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Because for me, I don't want to sit too long at a place where I don't feel comfortable. Like, not to like bash anyone else.
So you
who
want to
does
keep
it.
moving.
I want to keep moving.
Okay.
That's how I see more visually. You know, I can't. I'm more of an extrovert, I guess. Let's say.
Yeah.
To get my storytelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like that's why like if you have an opportunity to go to Iceland and you get to tell a story, I'm down.
Like just go.
Yeah,
Just
I'm down.
let's
I'm
pack
down.
tomorrow and go.
Yeah, like, I'm down.
I love
you
that,
guys
bro.
down? I'm down. I'm going. Let's go.
I like that.
So like that's cool. To
Always
do.
on the move. Okay.
Yeah. So like you're not. The only problem is that you know you got a girlfriend. She's like at home and you're out and about.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
man.
it's like you gotta do. You know, it's a risk.
You wanna make this work? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
go.
like it's a big risk, but it's like hey, you know, you're doing what you love. You know, it's like I'm doing what I want to do. You know, if my lady friend. I'm just saying, I'm single. Just saying, but I'm not.
Oh, okay. I thought you were taking. I thought that's what you were leading to.
I'm pretty single. No, I'm pretty open though. So like, I am single, but like, I have a reason why. Is because I want to like get where I want it at.
Yeah.
And then
work on you, then find the girl who can adapt.
Yeah. Because that's the hard part is finding a girl who can adapt your ways.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very picky when it comes to like finding a lady, honestly.
Me too.
Just because like artists, they have tough times of dating, I would say.
Well, bro, if you're on the move all the time and then you have a girl who's trying to take away from that, and look, I get it. It's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough if you have someone who's always trying to do their stuff.
Yeah.
And if you can't always support them, it's not going to work.
Exactly. So
and
like
it's hard to find the balance.
Exactly. The balance is the key.
Yeah.
You know, 50-50, you know, you can do this and I can do that, you know. And so the only problem is like it's rare to even like find that nowadays.
Get that one.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why it's so like sad to even say that, honestly. It's like it's rare.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like just finding a girl who can just stick with that, because it sounds like you are like me, and I like to move, I like to go, I like to explore.
Yeah.
And so like as much as I would love to have a girlfriend to hang out with and do stuff with,
that's what's the con.
Right now it's about like just moving with me and getting this started.
Yeah.
And pushing everything.
Yeah, because like our age is like I want to be unique. You know, for our age groups, you know, so it's like, everyone's going into social media, like, you know, Vine was a huge thing, now TikTok's a huge thing. Well, it was actually Musically, and then TikTok.
Then that,
yeah, so TikTok's like the new like thing, but like I feel like it's too easy.
TikTok?
Yeah, like to get noticed.
Well, yeah,
exactly.
Like, bro,
it's too
people
easy.
Are blowing up, and they're just dancing and like
don't make it wrong. Like I always like, dude, they're pretty good looking people.
Yeah.
That's like the thing that gets a lot of people is they're good looking people.
Yeah.
And then they're putting themselves out there. That's what's getting their attraction. That's the secret.
Which is cool. I mean, they work hard at it, yeah.
You know, it works. The only problem is I probably would do that in a way, but I don't want to be known as that.
And what if it just gets shut down like it almost did?
Yeah.
And it still might.
It still might too, anyway.
You know what I mean? So you lose everything. And then where are you going from that?
Exactly. So I'm like, I don't want to do that. And then like a lot of people like YouTubers like have conflicts with TikTokers and be like, so what are you guys gonna do if TikTok shuts down? You know? And you want to go on YouTube? Yeah, it's like, like, are you going to YouTube? Yeah, stay away from YouTube.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. It's not gonna work on YouTube.
Yeah, it's like, bro, like no. So like that's why I'm saying like you gotta have a plan B.
Yeah.
But what I'm going through is my plan A. Is just go into the bigger fields.
Right.
Plan B is, you know, I'll work as video client and all that stuff.
Yeah, I just don't see TikTok being sustainable.
No. It would be like Vine. It would just die. It would just die or like taken off by like the creators, which is very political. I don't want to get into that one. So that's like another topic if you want to talk about that. That's very political.
But I mean, yeah, I think it's like creative what they do. And I like the content that's posted, but a lot of it's just so saturated with like the same type of motive.
But it's addicting. That's why it gets. That's why it gets.
But that's why I stay away.
That's why
I don't do TikTok.
I don't have it either.
I don't either.
Yeah, so that's it. Hey, yo, what's up? You know, fist bump on that. So like for me, I'm like I should stay away. All I'm doing is Instagram.
Yeah,
that's it.
Right.
Snapchat, maybe for personal reasons, like, hey, yo, like,
only
what's
personal.
Up? Yeah, for personal.
Only personal.
But other than that, Instagram is just my only social media.
You have a website?
I am trying to make one. I have my sister who does coding, so she's like, oh, yeah, dude, I'm going to get a website.
You do it from, like, Scratch or, like, Wix, Squarespace?
I think she does with Scratch.
Like Dreamweaver?
I think so.
Oof.
So, but she's into that, so I was like, all right. But I told her, like, yeah.
That's a beast.
I know. So, like, hey, you have the creative. You can do whatever you want. So I was like, all right, cool. So I'm going to give her, like, some footages and some, like, pictures I've done and just give her and give her my website. So I was like, all right. So, but I want to be more experienced in the bigger film to make a website after.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I don't want to show my work now. I don't know. I have a weird mindset. Like, I don't want to show my work, like, now.
So you don't even have a portfolio online?
I do.
Oh, you do?
It's just not, like... I'm not expecting like bigger people to see it. That's why I want to change that.
Yeah.
I want to work on bigger corporate or bigger like film sets.
Well, now that you've gotten your foot in the door, now you can tell everyone that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm experienced in that.
So now I'm just deciding to take the leap of faith is to move out of Arizona to pursue more.
Where to?
That's what I'm saying right now. It's like after COVID hit, like stops. I'm just hoping like maybe either Texas.
Really? What part? Austin.
Probably Austin.
Woo! Really?
Yeah. Or that or Dallas. Either that or Dallas.
Okay.
I have relatives around there, so I was like, okay, I just live around there.
That'd be sick.
Just because how like everyone's moving. That's why I'm from Cali. So like you know,
Cali was the spot.
It was.
It won't be.
And then it just started dying down like the past 4 years.
It's trashy there. I hate to say that.
Yeah, it sucks to even say that.
And it's fake.
Yeah, that's what like that word.
But that's where you would go to like take everything.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's just how much a leap of faith can you trust in that? You know, if you go to Cali at least.
I think if you go to Cali, you'll make it work and you'll find it successful. But it's just you're just around fake people that are just trying to like pop themselves.
Yeah. Unless you meet like David Dobrik, and then I was like, oh, okay, that's a different
And there's
story.
some genuine people. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like for the most part, it just seems just fake.
Yeah, it's just fake to me.
Glittered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All glittered. No natural. All artificial people.
But there is a lot of talent. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. No. Like absolutely. But it's just use it for the wrong things. I would say. Like, dude. Like that's why I respect people who can say that. No, it's like, oh, dude, you're like fake as hell. But like, I give respect because your creativity. But like, I just don't like how you are.
Yeah,
I'm not saying you should change because that's up to you.
Right.
I don't want. I hate doing that to people.
I'll support you.
Yeah, I'll support you. But like, I just don't like how you act.
Too much glamour.
Yeah. So until you realize that, then I'll let you be.
It's just yeah. So I like the Austin thing though. I want to move to Austin at some point too.
Yeah.
It was an idea of mine like a couple of months ago.
Really?
I don't know. I've never visited, but it's just like the atmosphere. Austin's young and it's growing and it's very vibrant.
Open. Yeah, it's very open.
You know?
A lot of work you can do.
Yeah.
Only problem is like, or it's not even a problem. It's like more like the jobs over there because it's like it's upcoming, and then getting the connections out there.
Yeah.
Because technically, Texas University is pretty big in film. It's like the top 5, top 10, of film schools. Yeah. But like then again, it's like it's a big school, so like you can get connections. I think Matthew McConaughey actually teaches there.
He lives there. I know that.
Yeah, so I think he teaches there for like screenwriting.
Really?
Yeah, I think he does. I think I did research, but I don't know. I have to do more of that.
So Ryan, I'd be going back to school, guys.
Hey, what's up? Matthew McConaughey? All right. No, that's all good though. But what do you think though?
About what?
Just like in general, like in the video or photography side of your
perspective. What I do?
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, like for me, the reason I like videos, I love doing videos. I don't. It's hard for me to say because I want to involve cinematography.
It's
like cinematography for me like is really cool only because of the story.
Yeah.
Right, and everything that gets like behind the scenes for that. For me, the only videos that I really do right now are just for like businesses. So like promotion videos and just kind of like stuff like that. I've never really taken it to like the cinematography before.
Oh yeah.
But I have the gimbal, so that helps kind of create that feel.
It does.
But I mean, I just like making like music videos, promotion videos. I'm like more into marketing than like cinematography or just like videos and stuff and like photography.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the bigger aspect around that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people would like do in today's like world. Is marketing. It's a big thing for me. I just like to like go beyond that, I would say, and just like see what I can do unique wise to get people's attention.
Like pick something from the marketing and then make it badass.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that people would notice you. Exactly. So it's like, oh, dude, like this guy, I want him. That's what you want to feel.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I want that guy.
Right.
And then if that happens, in the big field, I become like working on the next Joker Part 2. That'll be all like, dude, like that's like dream of mine right there, honestly. Yeah. Or just like a dream in general, like for a lot
just
of
a big production.
Yeah, big production. But you gotta start from somewhere, so you gotta start small and work way from there.
So do you see yourself being involved in that?
I have a goal in mind.
5 years?
I have a goal in mind.
Okay.
By the age of 30, I want to be somewhere by then, like that.
You keep working, you keep doing your content, you can get there, bro.
Exactly.
Like, seriously.
Yeah.
So like, coming from me that is, talking to you, haven't talked to you for 2 years,
I know.
and getting to know now what you do and stuff,
Yeah.
like, just from, like, before seeing that, it's possible. Like, you can do it.
Yeah.
Like, you really can do this, Ryan.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Like, bro, like, your work's good. Your work is really good. And I don't know, and I don't have really any other friends that do cinematography.
Really?
So you were, like, the only one that I know.
Really?
Yeah.
Not even your partner?
Nope. Not truly, though,
Gotcha.
So.
Yeah. Guys, for me, my brain is just strictly on cinematography now. But
100%?
that's like 100%. Yeah, just 100% straight up cinematography. Because, like, you have so much creative mind from my perspective. Like, I have so much things I could do. Anything with music types, too. Like, oh, yeah, dude, nice song. Visual just comes up my head.
I feel like that, too.
Yeah.
Music does help a lot.
Music or, like, just seeing where you're at.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm at a lake or something, you just want to visualize what you can do cinematography-wise.
Mm-hmm.
And I see, oh, dude, nice overhead shot, jibbing down. Like, nice, like, static shot.
Right.
Like, you can do so much.
Do you have a drone?
I do have a drone.
DJI?
DJI, yes.
What?
Air 2.
Oh,
Air
the
2.
Mavic?
Yeah,
Lucky.
Mavic Air 2.
Okay.
Well, I had a Phantom.
Phantom
the old
Pro
school.
Or, oh, the old
yeah,
school
the
one?
old school one. So I just upgraded.
Yeah.
So
like the same kind of thing, just a little smaller.
Oh, no, it was big.
The Phantom?
Yeah, the Phantom's the big one. Yeah, the big one. But I was like, I'm always on the go. And plus,
I get it. It's bulky.
Yeah, so it's bulky, and then plus, like, this one, I have, like, I'm experienced enough to, like, fly, like, FPV almost.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because every time I bring it out, I just go, like, full on, like, go for it.
That's tough.
Yeah. I don't know if you see that drone video I put on my Instagram.
Probably did. Probably did.
The one, like, I was in Flagstaff.
I think so.
Yeah. I'll show you it out.
I would have to see them, like, all.
Yeah, you'll see it. But, like, I was flying through trees.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like flying through trees.
Okay.
That's how like comfortable I'm getting to.
Yeah, because I this one right here, I like ran it straight through a palm tree.
Dude, that's like oh yeah, dude, that'll happen. No, don't get me wrong. It's like no one's gonna be advanced like the first thing. So like I hit a tree up in a mountain. So it's like oh it's all good. Yeah. My first Phantom was like
salvaged?
It was the wings.
Oh, okay.
Were just like cut off.
Oh.
But everything else was fine. Gotcha. So I was like, oh, I got lucky.
Just
I got so lucky. Yeah, it's not the first time though. I never hit any buildings, so I'm just hopefully.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's like, a liability.
I don't want to hit any buildings or anything. But now like everything's changed with the laws. So it's like it's harder to.
Stricter.
Yeah, it's got a lot more stricter, but you need more permits. Mm-hmm. And then the license. Yeah, I'm licensed.
You are.
But I need to renew it.
That's sick.
Yeah,
I'm doing that like right now.
Are you doing it with the school?
Like course, yeah.
Because they have one in Chandler, you know that, right?
Like what?
They have like a drone school.
I didn't know that.
To get like fully licensed.
Just make it a lot easier, I guess, versus like.
I mean, you can do it online. I don't know how like the long process is because
it hasn't been bad.
Yeah. So like, I just been flying drones just for fun,
Mm-hmm. Me too.
But like, I can do it with commercial work because I've done it with commercial already. Work with it. So I was like, okay, this is cool. You want a nice overhead shot, bird's eye view looking down.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, I can do that for you.
Right.
Or take a photo of like a nice sunset.
We're just freelancing.
Yeah, just freelancing. Talking business stuff. So that's not good. I don't know. It's just like I think it's a good investment to have as like a videographer or filmmaker. like a lot of people will sell it. You know, it's like, okay, so you just bought it for maybe either the use of not using it consistently or just like you're not having fun with it. You know, I always have fun when I'm flying drones.
Me too.
Yeah, so it's like it's nice, it's cool, it's kind of like a stress relief for me.
Yeah, I find it's a lot of fun just flying it around.
It's like
I don't know
basically
why.
like driving an RC.
A little bit, yeah, I can see that.
So it's like driving an RC, but just in the air.
Right.
It's literally what you think of it. Because I don't know how. Because I always think of my controller as like a game controller. So I just think of that and just it works out.
Makes it pretty fun.
Yeah. So like because every time I think if it's not, I get shaky. Like I get like.
Really?
Yeah. But if I think of it as like a game controller, I'm like.
This makes it a lot more easier.
It makes it more easier.
Damn.
Yeah, like the comfort.
Yeah.
Because that's what a lot of people would get like crash is the uncomfort like side, and it's like for me I get comfort for thinking of it as like a game and then just look in the air and just see. I do want to try out FPV in the future.
Yeah.
Because that's like the new thing right now. Yeah, that's a new ball field right now.
Yeah.
They use it for racing, but then now they're trying to do it for cinema, like to get that nice bird's like view angle and all. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Well, dang, dude, we're already at an hour. Can you believe that?
Jesus, I can talk more if I want.
I think we're gonna have to do some more podcasts, bro.
Dude, I'm down.
I'd love to bring you back on and we can like dive into just a whole bunch of different stuff.
I'm down.
I don't even think we scratched the surface, bro. I think it was just like get to know what you do and everything.
This is just like that's like that.
Right.
I just like you can talk way more.
So just kind of like, I guess just one more thing to kind of cap on before we wrap up here. For any like inspiring cinematographers that are just starting and stuff, what kind of words of advice can you give them in just like starting everything?
Words of advice. Right now, think of it as critiquing your own work, I would say. Because if you see your own work and you don't like it, improve on that.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That is big.
I always do that every day.
It's like, if you're not satisfied with like the post-production, but you still push it out there.
Yeah. Because I always do it every day. Every day the content I put out, there's always that one video.
Something. Yeah.
Oh no, I've done it multiple times too in my life. It's like, I really don't like how I produced that. And it's like, alright, I'm gonna try to fix it. And I did that, and then maybe a better cinematographer.
So perfecting your craft.
Yeah.
Or at least learning finding the knowledge for it.
Yeah, because I'm a very perfectionist. I'm a very perfectionist person when it comes to cinematography. Like, dude, this angle needs to be right there.
Right.
It just needs to be there. So for people to do it, just critique your own work or have friends to help you critique. Self-criticism or critique criticism in general is just a huge thing in this field. If you can't handle it, you're not in the right field.
Well, there you go.
That's what I gotta say. You're not in the right field.
Yeah. All right. Well, damn. This was a good podcast, bro. I'm glad we finally got to hang out after
it's my pleasure.
A couple months and stuff. Yeah.
It's awesome to be here.
Thanks for coming on,
nice
Ryan.
and cozy. No, it's all good. My
Thanks,
pleasure,
bro.
dude.
So, where can people find your work at?
I guess on my Instagram. That's the only thing so far. So I guess I'm gonna do a shout out. I guess. I guess my Instagram right here is Young Tran or Young _Tran YUNG_TRAN Young _Tran.
Guys, like seriously, check out his work. It's really good. Like it is really good though. Like give him a follow and stuff if you're trying to get into cinematography or you just like the creative side of things.
Yeah. All it means, anyone's welcome. It's not private. Just saying, everyone's welcome. So feel free to comment, whatever you like to do.
Dude, oh my gosh, we gotta do another podcast, Ryan.
Dude, I'm down.
That's all I'm gonna say with that one. Everyone watching and listening, thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's podcast. And again, thank you, Ryan, for coming on. This was like really cool to catch up with you, man.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
So thank you guys, and till next time, we're out.
Peace.